This microcredential deals with understanding workplace emergencies and consists of 4 targeted skills. This targeted skill addresses personal safety training. A formal safety training program is a key part of every workplace safety program. According to Occupational Health and Safety Administration, the main goal of safety and health programs is to prevent workplace injuries, illnesses, and even deaths. As well as suffering and financial hardship these events can cause workers, their families, and employers. The objective is to use a proactive approach to workplace safety and health, and not just wait until an accident or emergency has happened to take action. Safety and practicing safe behaviors are top priorities at any workplace. As a worker, you should be trained in accident prevention and to identify and control hazards at work. All workers, including full-time, part-time, and temporary workers, need safety training and should know how to report injuries, illnesses, incidents, and concerns. Employers and workers need to work together to find ways to eliminate, prevent, and control workplace hazards so that emergencies don't happen. Everyone needs the appropriate knowledge and skills to do their work safely and to avoid creating hazards. Main preventative measures for workers are participation in safety training, have a system to report concerns, and access to safety and health information. When there is new equipment or construction techniques, employees will need to be trained before using them. All employees must be trained to understand their roles and responsibilities. Workers should report any injuries, illness, incidents, including close calls, hazards, as well as safety and health concerns anonymously or without fear of retaliation. Prevent accidents and emergencies by identifying new or existing hazards, exposures, and then implementing control measures. Periodic inspections can identify new hazards and should be documented. A high-risk work environment where accidents have occurred will be inspected more frequently than low-risk areas. Use your employer's checklist to help identify anything that can cause a problem, such as worn equipment or a chemical spill. The first type of control measure employers must take are the engineering controls, which include what the company does to make a safe work environment and to ensure that equipment is well maintained and has safety features. Examples of engineering controls are remote-controlled material handling equipment, safe storage of hazardous materials, and proper ventilation in the work environment. Second, follow safe work practices as an employee. For example, keep a distance from hazardous substances. Always be sure these are properly stored and keep them away from the face, skin, and lungs. Use universal precautions to prevent the spread of disease, such as washing your hands. Avoid exposure to blood if there's an emergency that requires first aid. Always use smart lifting methods if you must lift a heavy item. Third, if your job requires protection, learn to use the correct personal protective equipment as needed that is specific to your job. In conclusion, training to perform your job as well as to know the safety procedures for a workplace are both equally important. A series of controls is used in the workplace to minimize emergencies and to keep employees healthy. Knowing safe practices and how to use protective equipment should keep you free from work-related injury or illness.